Shane Wright is having one of the best rookie seasons we've ever seen in the CHL. The 16-year-old keeps piling up goals, points, and accolades, and he's only getting better as the season progresses. These are some of the notable achievements accomplished by Wright just this season. OHL Rookie of the Month twice, OHL's Player of the Month in February, receiving the assistant captaincy as a 15-year-old for his Kingston Frontenacs, as of the end of March, tying Connor McDavid's point total as an exceptional rookie, and finally, overtaking Bernie Nichols' 40-year-old franchise record for goals by a rookie. And Bernie Nichols was 18 when he set that record as a rookie. Okay, I think that's all I could find. I bet there's still more though, lurking in some corner of the internet that I just can't find. Although the main focus of this video is going to be solely on Wright's magnificent February, where he not only achieved OHL's Rookie of the Month title, but the OHL's Player of the Month title as well as a 16-year-old. So, with the highlights, I'm going to take you on the 13 games and 29-day journey that was Shane Wright's February.
Wright on the far side, trying to take that to the net, and he scores! Shane Wright, what an effort!
Shane Wright started this month off hot. His first goal of the month was a great individual effort, eventually putting one past Canucks goaltending prospect Artur Silovs after that great individual effort. His second goal was a great feed from Martin Chromiak, who's someone who's just absolutely benefiting playing with such a player like Wright. He would cap that night off with 3 points after getting an assist on Chromiak's goal. Unfortunately, the Frontenacs are not able to beat the Barry Colts and Brant Clark, Shane Wright's forward teammate down there in Don Mills. I bet you that was a game he would have loved to gotten back. Shane Wright and his Frontenacs would be playing the next day, February 2nd, versus the North Bay Battalion. And Shane Wright was limited to only one goal, which, I mean, you're saying limited, but you gotta remember he's only 16. But this was a power play goal to put the game out of reach for the battalion, making it 6-3, and wow, Wright just takes his space and shows us that elite caliber shot that he has, already looking like it could score on some NHL goalies. Their next game was going to be a tough one, against Akil Thomas and his Peterborough Petes. Shane Wright wasted no time though, making the game 1-1 after another great individual effort, scoring on such a sharp angle there, absolutely roofing it, and then later for his second goal, scores pretty much right off the face-off. Fun fact, that was Wright's 30th goal of the season, and these goals would help push the Frontenacs to beat the Petes 4-3 in an upset win. In our fourth game, it's a rematch versus the Battalion, and this is our first game where we actually don't see Shane Wright score, but that would not keep Shane Wright off of the point sheet. He would end up notching a secondary assist on a power play goal where he wins the face-off, and this ends up being the game-winning goal actually, so that face-off looks a lot more important after a 4-3 win over the Battalion. Fast forward to February 9th, this is where stuff started to heat up. The first goal for Shane Wright this game was off of a sick 2-on-1 feed with Martin Chromiak, just a sweet far side wrister, love that one. He would return the favor to Chromiak, giving himself a nice sweet dish of his own for a nice power play goal to make it a 1-goal game, and then Shane Wright would end up notching one more point on a weird rebound secondary assist. This would tie the game 4-4, but the sad thing is the Frontenacs choke, a minute left, and the Steelheads make it 5-4. This is really a pivotal game though in February for Shane Wright, regardless of the loss. 3 days later, the Frontenacs are playing Oshawa in what is going to be another really interesting game. Shane Wright, though, would give a no-look backhand pass to Lucas Rowe to make it 2-2. That was a sweet dish. That shows his real IQ and his playmaking abilities there that you may not really see too much in this video because he's been a sniper in February. But later, he would make the game 4-3 with a short-handed goal, that far side wrister again. Man, that one's looking good. And then again, another secondary assist on another rebound off the backboards over to Jordan Frasca to make it 4-4. But they choke in the final minute again, and this time it's Brett Newman of Oshawa, making it 5-4. Just the chances that they lose both these games 5-4, choking in the final minute after scoring an empty net goal, it's just sad. But Shane Wright is still keeping his head up, and he's still playing to the best of his abilities. 2 days later, the victims of Shane Wright and his Frontenacs were going to be the Windsor Spitfires, and it was tough to control them early on because Shane Wright and Zaid Wisdom with a beautiful 2-on-1, Wright giving Wisdom the dish for a beautiful goal to make it 1-0. We wouldn't see Wright later until the second period, where he would fire away his own goal, another beautiful heavy wrister. He's putting that to work in February. It's been awesome to see. And then once again, another weird secondary assist with some off the boards kind of stuff. And then again, They choke. It was 5-5 after two late goals to make it 5-5. They were down 5-3. And then Tyler Angle of the Spitfires scores with about 4 minutes left to make it 6-5. And that was inevitably the final score in what is now a kind of bad streak the Frontenacs are going on. But Wright has now accomplished 9 points in these last 3 games, and he's on a 7-game point streak. Definitely a bright thing to look at in dark times for the Frontenacs. And this streak would continue, would it ever continue? He would keep it going against London there with a secondary assist on the first goal of the game, kind of a greasy one how it got in, but still a point for Wright to keep it going to 8 games. And then in a game against Barrie, unfortunately they could not seek revenge over the Colts and Brant Clark like last time, but Wright was able to put away a beautiful sharp side goal. And then one of the biggest goals I think that has to be in the entirety of Wright's career so far in the OHL has to be this one, this OT snipe against the Oshawa Generals in an upset win, 4-3. That was a great shot. And then in a game against Ottawa, it was a tough one. It was 6-0 by the time Wright scored the first goal there. A nice 2-on-1 far side shot, but you can tell the game was dead at that point. No emotion after scoring that one. But that was the goal to tie Bernie Nicholls' record of 36 by a rookie, and his point streak is now at 11 games. Unfortunately, the game against Saginaw is where it would come to the end on February 28th, which would normally be the end of this month. But last time I checked, it's a leap year. He's got one more game against the Flint Firebirds on February 29th, 2020. And Shane Wright would put everything on the table in this game in Flint. He starts the game off with a beautiful one-time goal off of the feed, getting his 37th goal, breaking Bernie Nicholls' record officially, and then he would follow it up with another one, an absolutely crazy snipe. Did you guys see the puck in that clip? Because I didn't. It just kind of teleported into the net. And then we go into the second period where he buries his third, a natural hat trick, his first career OHL hat trick, and he wasn't done there. He would get a beautiful no-look behind the back pass again, over to Wisdom for his 4th point, which ties him for the amount of points that Connor McDavid had in his exceptional season back in 2013.
But then played to Wright, kicks it to his stick, shoots, scores. Shane Wright's first career hat trick in the OHL, a natural hat trick.
And there you go. That caps off Shane Wright's February in the OHL in 2020. What did he accomplish? 13 games, 14 goals, 10 assists, 24 points. He's only 16. I know how many times I'm going to say that this video, but he's only 16 and you put up 24 points in 13 games. You put over a goal per game. You beat Bernie Nicholls' all-time rookie goal scoring record that lasted 40 years. You've tied Connor McDavid's totals, and now you're chasing John Tavares. I think Tavares had 45 goals in his exceptional status season. He can honestly do it, guys. He's got, how many games does he have? I gotta quickly check on that. He's got 9 games left to do so. I think he can put up another 6 goals in that time with the way he's been playing lately. I don't know if he can get to the point total Tavares. I think that's 77 points, but we have to wait and see, guys. It's definitely possible, and Shane Wright is just playing on another absolute level right now. He's on his own planet, much like Seth Jarvis in the WHL, much like Lafreniere in the QMJHL. He's just so good, guys. But there's one question we have to ask, and I think it's, what the is BioSteel putting in their drink to make Shane Wright this player? That's just all I gotta say. I think it's gotta do with BioSteel. None of it with training, none of it with perseverance. It's all BioSteel. Everyone should be pointing the finger at them and ask, what are they putting in Shane Wright's water? Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys still continue to watch what Shane Wright has to do in the next month here of March. I think it's gonna be very, very, very exceptional, just like his status. All right, see you guys next time.